Chapter 3 The Power Within. But that a man dreams, how else can a dream come true? In the two preceding chapters, we have talked about our dual nature, the positive and the negative. We also covered imagination. This should give us a better view of our nature. Now we are going to take a further look, and see how the many different aspects of life influence our thinking. First, we must recognize that we have a mind which consists of two levels, conscious and subconscious. Our subconscious is that giant that never stops working, collecting everything our five senses report. From the time we enter this world, it begins its work, obtaining and storing. It doesn't matter, positive or negative, the subconscious records all aspects. From this data stems our daily reactions. When we make ourselves conscious of that which exists within the subconscious, we are then able to see and weed out whatever it is hindering us from our full mental, physical, and emotional growth. I will give you the opportunity to look into your subconscious this very minute. Are you ready? Step 1. Find a quiet place where you can relax as you take this trip and lift yourself into a higher level of consciousness. Let us regress until you are seeing yourself as you were at 5 years of age. Look and look and look, try to remember all of your entanglements with others and most of all yourself. As we travel forward in time, when you see when things did not go so well for you, examine the situation. In so doing, you will see where you could have handled each painful predicament a little differently. When your mental state is of value to you, you will feed your mind on constructive data which encourages and ensures your continuous growth. Never be too busy to take time to study and learn new ways to make life more meaningful and productive. When you value your spiritual being, you will not get spirituality confused with religion. You will know that some of us use various religions as vehicles to develop our spiritual selves. We can, with or without church, develop our complete beings, through wise disciplined use of these principles. As you continue to escalate your past, tell yourself that you are going to be honest with yourself, when you see how you have not allowed your capabilities to be expressed to the fullest. During your inward journey, do not pass judgment nor grow angry when you are not satisfied with some of your past actions. If by chance you can see where you have been negative in your thinking, change. Tell yourself that that was yesterday and how I think and act today is all that counts. After you have looked and familiarized yourself with the inner you, start this day developing your positive drive by living towards that new you that you know you can and must be. No matter what, never tell yourself that you can't do it. Know that through discipline you can change your thoughts and world towards a better and more peaceful experience. The law of life is as powerful as the law of gravity. Know that by utilizing your self-discipline principles, your ideas and actions can be under your direct control. Now that you have come into this awareness, you have an understanding of the flow of life, therefore your mind need never again be in bondage to any negative situation. Preparation. Now you are ready to put your imaginative mind to work. See yourself being the person you want to be. Realize that preparation is essential to any and all success. Now you are ready and willing to face any obstacle with positive drive. Now you are ready to set short and long-range goals which will enable you to reach your ultimate. Just as Muhammad Ali told himself and the world that he is the greatest, you can tell yourself that you are, or soon will be, the greatest in your field. He didn't just sit and think, he put his thoughts in motion by preparing himself. He worked hard, setting and attaining goal after goal, always with faith in himself being the greatest. In spite of setbacks and obstacles, he structured and followed his plan and became the heavyweight champion of the world again and again, 3 times all told. You can be whatever you desire to be, by setting realistic goals and following up all ideas with their equivalence in work, persistence, and faith. Know your objectives, then conduct your energies in that direction. Values. Prior to this chapter, you have been looking within and planning. I hope that you have been honest with yourself when you discovered some of your negative traits. Did you replace them with positive thoughts? If so, very good. You are now on your way to share the true essence of life. but don't think that your negative ideas won't try to regain their stature in your life. When they circle around and try to storm the fort from the rear, simply push them right back into oblivion. The word value is used to identify that which is desirable or worthy of esteem for its own sake. I am sure that if you would look deep enough, you will learn the true merits of your own value system. You might find the need to build a new one and redefine what you term your worth. Look at the material aspects of the life you cling to. Have you allowed yourself to become so hypnotized by materialism, until you feel it is futile to try and balance your thinking? If so, don't fear, you now know how to talk to yourself and start yourself to thinking in the new way of the new you. What are you waiting for? You have been putting it off for too long as it is. Do you value friendship? You should. It will allow your spiritual self to rise above the dust of immorality. Do you value the three aspects, physical, mental and spiritual, of your being? You should. It will bring you into harmony with your true self and the world. When you value your physical being, you will not partake of any poisons that you know will hinder you in your march to success.